Hello, and welcome to the Cases of Costa Vega first case review, let's call it.
Ooh,
And
I
Actually,
love that.
not on the fly.
yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, it just kind of popped in there. Yeah, what we are doing here is we are recording what we used to call stars and wishes, where after the games, like after power play, we used to hang out and talk and sort of just talk about what we liked, what went right for us, and things like that, and how we felt about the episode. And we figured this time we would record these and see what happens. So you can hang out with us while we do these post show reviews. I will. I mean, I guess I will start and sort of just say that was a delight.
Yay!
It's like.
You get a
Um,
good grade from the from the GM.
oh my god, no! It was so much fun, and all the character stuff made it so much fun. And I was a little nervous going into this because like mysteries are weird. Like sometimes it's tough if somebody doesn't get a certain piece of information when they need it, like to get another place to get it to them, or if you do things at a drastically different order than I thought you might. Shuffling all those beats around and making sure everything still comes together in a way, uh, really worried me. But it's like this worked fantastically, and it's like you found all the evidence and you kind of had it right there, and it was like every piece was together, and then you played the epiphany point and it just sort of tied together all the stuff that you already knew, and I could see you were like right on the cusp of, so it sort of felt like the perfect place to use that. And it's like it did
Yeah.
feel like that moment in the detective show
Yeah.
where like everything clicks and you see all the flashbacks from the stuff that you saw earlier in the episode. I don't know, I really dug it. And both of you were just, I mean, too many stars to give out all along. Drac.
Oh, me.
um, yeah.
Uh,
I need time
oh,
to think of actual what the star moments were, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
My like obviously stars all around, but I absolutely loved Annie trying to be a fan and be like, oh, I've tried interacting with a human, I've given up. I'm gonna go for the dog
Throwing over the dog.
now. Absolutely killed me. It was incredible. It was so funny because I definitely was like, should I have Justin intervene? Nah,
No,
this is
no,
too
it's
good.
way more fun to watch him fuck up.
It was too good. No, it was great. I loved it. It was so funny. Um, and I really enjoyed. I loved how it felt like siblings coming back. Cause I have like younger sisters, and like we're all in like different parts of the country, like studying in university, so we don't see each other for like months on end. And then but the moment we do see each other, it's immediately like back to normal, just messing around. And I just loved how it felt like that with bouncing off of Annie.
I also have two little sisters, and it is very much like drawn. How much of that can I draw on? Not even like from me as a sister, but like being my little sisters, like to me. Like how can I
Yeah.
how can I employ that? Like
I
um,
think you're both like siblings. I mean, so much of the idea of this show was just sort of like these two already act like they're brother and sister. It's like, what can I do with that?
yeah.
I'm less mean to Drac in real life. That's what I'm
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. No, we're definitely less mean to each other.
Oh no, I loved. Oh my god, I love the huge star Caitlin for all of the struggling to get out of the sidecar, and like Justin would never help. Like,
So
Hey, you gave me a
funny.
sidecar and I had a suitcase? Yeah, of course. We're gonna make this as complicated as possible.
it's perfect.
uh, a star for Rick as well. Just for one, the general mystery. I really loved it because I think even with the like slight warning at the beginning, you threw me, at least me, for a
Yeah,
loop.
it was
Cause like, oh cool, this is gonna be finding a dog. I think that's fun. That's a great like first episode. Let's do it. And you're like, you see a dead body. I'm like, oh,
oh, right.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I forgot the point of the show.
yeah. It was great because like that shock was not just Justin, it was also Jack being like, oh yeah, no, this is a full-on mystery like show. Okay.
That was
It
one
was
thing we
great.
talked about a little bit in one of our watch alongs last week. We were talking about, so I was like bringing in to Benny being like the oh my god, I'm being really freaked out by dead bodies. I was like, okay, so I need to bring a different flavor of that into this real world character.
I was
Less like,
tempted,
I gotta go, and more like, I gotta go, my brother, hello, I gotta get out of here.
if he hadn't done that, it would have been me, because I feel like even in that moment, I was like, okay, one of us needs to freak out. And the moment you were like, okay, you're freaking out, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna outwardly freak out. So you have someone to move the story along. But no, it was perfect. I absolutely loved it.
So good.
Wish I want to explore more of the whole, like, I want to lean more into like Justin having overheard. I don't think it's the first time he's heard his dad Caleb say this, but I think it would be interesting, especially now that probably has more of a reason to be visiting home now, to see, just explore that more.
Yeah,
I think that'd be fun.
Gotta get into the nasty bits. I will say, from me, Caitlin, and as Annie, that sentence I was so sure was gonna end, I don't want you to end up like your dad. I thought for sure that he was gonna be talking about Sebastian, and I was like, whoa, that would have been really, but then it was worse because I was like, holy shit. Like, so the whiplash that I went through in that moment was like, oh my god, you want me to not end up like my absent father? Like, presently absent.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know anything about the backstory, but like, I was like, oh my god, yeah, for sure that was that. And then it was like worse. I was like, oh my god, wow. But yeah, no, that was very good drop to
I think it was perfect as well, especially with like it felt so cinematic with me being like, I'm gonna go, and then you were like, okay,
oh my
cool,
god, that was amazing.
Really good. Really good.
When you got up to leave, I was like, sort of just like, oh my god, I know what has to happen now.
It is. Yes, exactly. So good.
Also, by the way, Jack, big star for Eric.
My god, that was gonna be one of my stars. That was so fucking funny. I literally, you guys, I muted myself, I jumped off screen. All of that was completely genuine because I would have just been like making faces the entire time.
We'll have to cast that guy for future episodes.
Yeah. We have to. The things with me is in general, I'm pretty bad at flirting on command. Like, I've been told that I flirt just without really noticing, but the moment I need to do it as role play, I'm like, oh fuck, I've forgotten all of the game. I have no game left. I don't know what I'm doing.
And yet your dice said no. Watch this. Eric was just as flustered, apparently.
It was perfect. Oh my god.
I will say, go.
No, go.
I was gonna say my no, for no particular reason, for a reason I will not say, gigantic starter track for old school style. Oh my god, I was gonna die. Like, none of you get to know what that means, but oh my god, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I love that so much. And also, like, start to Rick for just like corralling whatever energy we were bringing.
Yeah.
Like, just like, okay, here we go.
Now, I definitely have to think in the future. It's like, watch out that, the mysteries do not too much get in the way of just letting you do what you do.
The weirdo siblings. I wish a thing that I was like, I wanted to get, it didn't quite get in. I think a little bit. I think that final scene I got in a little bit of what I was hoping for. But I was like, I think we need like I don't know, just like they didn't hug.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they came in immediately antagonism because it was weird. And I was like, okay, by the end they'll have, and they did. They had like their moment in the end. But I think I was like,
I don't know why, but I just felt I had to make it weird at the snorkel thing. I was like,
of
this
course.
was very Justin.
No, it was very good. No, it was perfect.
Very heartfelt music. You see Annie turn around and you just see him in goggles and snorkel.
Goggles, and like she does not react to it at all. She's like, okay, like very good.
Better than I ever could have asked for, as far as the first moment that they're together.
I do need to know, where did we veer from what you were expecting?
The order of the stops was sort of different in some ways, but because like certain things you didn't ask, that I expected that you were going to ask of the house owner. It's like so there. I assumed you would kind of go to the dog breeder from the house owner. You went to the dog show. Yeah, but you didn't get the name.
I was like, we can talk to the breeder, and then like we just did. I have great ideas and terrible follow through. Like that's.
Yeah, I was also curious to see what you would do, as far as catching the bad guy, because there's so many options for stuff like that in a show like this.
I had a vision of getting all the dogs and then walking them into the award show,
Oh,
That'd
which
be
would have
cool.
been very fun. But
Seeing the reaction, yeah.
the behind backstage with the microphone was very fun too.
oh, it was perfect. It's just like in the old days. Yeah, it was perfect. And that is about as much time as we have for the case review. So thank you so much for joining us for the Cases of Costa Vega and for this. And we will see you next week. And I don't know. Yeah, see you at the next case review.
Bye.
Bye.